guys, MeerHut here, coming to you today from my tutorial world, where today I'm going to give you an update to my one-player sleeps system. Everything still works from the last video, this one just is a little bit better, okay? So I'm going to go through everything with you step by step and tell you how to program everything, and all the commands that I put in these command blocks are going to be in the description below so that you can go ahead and cut and paste at your leisure. The item list is right here. We're going to start off with 42 pieces of bedrock. That's a 7x6 square, so it's 7 across this way and 6 deep that way. Okay, is that right? Did I count that right? Yes, I did. Okay. I didn't put barrier blocks on the item list because, well, I don't know how you want to enclose this, but you might want to enclose it in bedrock. You might want to enclose it in barrier blocks. You might just leave it open because you made it far enough away that it doesn't matter. Okay. You're going to need one item of your choice, one block of your choice. Subscribe now, please. I went ahead and named that one. We're getting so close to 1,000, guys. If you could please take just a second and hit that subscribe button, that would be great, and thank you. Next, you're going to need a total of 6 command blocks if you want to spread them out, but of course, you know you can change them once you're in there. But you're going to need 3 impulse command blocks, 1 repeating command block, and 2 chain command blocks. You're going to need 4 comparators, 1 redstone torch, and 3 daylight sensors. So you decide you want to make a one-player sleep system in your realm so that, you know, all people don't have to sleep at the same time. The first thing you want to do is teleport away. Okay, teleport to where, you know, nobody really has any business being, like 100,000 blocks away. You know, whatever. And that's just, you know, /TP 100,000 space 100 space 100,000. You know, whatever. Pick a spot, and once you've got your spot, you're going to want to put your platform down. Again, 7 this way by 6 that way. Place your 1 building block right there, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 up, so 1, 2, and 3rd spot right there. Place a block, and now's where you want to do a couple of just game commands. Okay, we're not doing the command blocks yet, we're just going to do the game commands. Okay, now the first thing you're going to want to do is turn off the command block output, and that command, again, it'll be in the description below, so don't worry about that. It's going to be /gamerule command block output, and see, it just wants to finish it right there at the top. So if I'm on a keyboard, so I just hit tab, command block output space false. Okay, if you don't do that, you're going to get a lot of command block spam. Okay, I've already turned it off, but I'll just turn it off again. The command block spam you're going to get is when you go to sleep, this command block right here adds 100 at a time until, you know, daylight hits. If you don't have that command that I just put in done, you're going to see up in the corner of your screen, right underneath where it says position, and where all your text chat comes in, it's going to be like added 100, added 100, added 100, and it's going to get really annoying and spam everything, and everybody's going to see it. It's going to be horrible. So please do that command. The next thing you got to do, again, this is a Bedrock tutorial, so we use ticking areas on Bedrock. That basically is like the spawn chunks in Java. Okay, a ticking area will keep this area active anytime anybody's on your realm or in your world. So they could be at 0, 0, and this command block is at 100,000, 100,000. It is loaded as long as you do the following command. So you're going to do /ticking area. Again, it's going to go ahead and fill it in if I hit the tab button. And then you're going to hit add circle. Then you're going to use the tilde button. So tilde, space, tilde, space, tilde, space 1. Because that's the radius. So you're adding a ticking area in the shape of a circle from the place you're standing with a radius of 1 chunk, because that's all you need. And then you're going to name it. You can name it whatever you want. I think in the last tutorial I named it sleep system. So sleep _ system. And then boom. The 1 ticking area is in use, and it's right here. And it's a circle of, you know, 1 chunk from this block. So everything stays loaded all the time. So now after you've done that and everything is ready for you to start going ahead and do command blocks, the first one we're going to do is we're going to do our actual one-player sleeps. The actual only, no kidding, needed command block. So place a temporary block and then place your repeating command block right there. Open it up and you're going to see all this stuff. Okay. Now just make sure it's on repeating, make sure it stays on needs redstone, and the command's going to be over here. It's going to be in the description below. I'm going to cut and paste it from right here. Control A, Control C, and then we're going to exit out of the command block, and hopefully the cut and paste worked. So we're going to Control V. There we go. So that's the command. Execute space at A, which is at everybody, space tilde, space tilde, space tilde, space detect, space tilde, space tilde -1, space tilde, space bed, space -1, space time, space add, space 100. Now we're leaving that as needs redstone because we're gonna put that torch right there, okay? Now, the point of that torch, we'll come over here. This piece right here, this daylight sensor set to nighttime, this daylight sensor, and these two comparators are basically a daylight timer, okay? Now, once we do that, when it's daytime, that block will be powered and it will be turning that torch off, which means that block will not get redstone, so you can't accidentally, I don't know, jump on your bed and make the time change, okay? Which you can kind of do at nighttime. When it turns to nighttime, it's going to activate that comparator, which is basically going to cancel that one out. That block will no longer be powered, and the torch will turn on, and you can use your system. So it's a pretty cool little system. It's going to be a command block, comparator right there to comparator right there. And we're going to have a daylight sensor and a daylight sensor, and you're going to click that one and turn it to nighttime. Now you can place your your torch, right underneath the repeating command block. Now, this command block right here is all it is. I'm going to show you. The name of your server, okay? So I just used my MeerFox Anarchy, so I just named it MeerFox. And then and then whatever you want to put for, you know, sleeping, okay? And you can change the colors. I'll tell you how to do that here in just a second. So we're going to name this, we're just going to name it MeerHut this time, so I don't get too confused. MeerHut, and then we are going to do the colors, okay? Now, if you're on an Xbox, go over to your keyboard, click over to symbols. I think that's the left trigger. I'm not on an Xbox right now, but I know how to do it. Click over to your symbols, find the paragraph symbol, click and hold on that, and you're going to wind up with a symbol that looks like this, okay? It looks like two C's stacked on top of each other, sort of looks like an S, you know. And that's it. I think it's called the section symbol, all right? And that's what you need. And I believe that works for all the consoles, but I know it works for Xbox that way. Find the symbols, find the paragraph button, click and hold, you know, move your cursor over to the section symbol, and then boom. If you are on a keyboard, all you're going to do is hold down the Alt button and type in 0167 and then let go of Alt. And then there you go. There's your section symbol. And then you can change all your colors. You can do 1, you can do 2. You see how they're all different colors. Okay. So we're going to go with 5. All right. So you type in say Alt 0167 and then 5. And then don't put a space right here. Just put you may now sleep. Boom, I'll put an exclamation mark on there just to punctuate it. All right, so there you go. Same. It's starting to get dark right now, and I don't want to deal with that just yet. I turned off the locked daytime just so we could do this tutorial here. All right, so this command block right here is actually the only thing you really need. All this stuff does is it does the stuff that, you know, happens when you normally sleep. So I'll go over that in just a second. We're going to throw down a comparator. We're going to throw down a temporary block, and then 1, 2, 3 command blocks, and we're going to break the first temporary block. The top two, you're going to go ahead and immediately change over to chain. Boom. Chain and always active. And the top one, chain and always active. Boom. So on the first one, you don't have to worry about the hover node here. You're just going to put weather clear. Weather clear. Okay. Pretty easy. Oh, if I didn't mention, you're naming it so that when it comes up, and you'll see it when I allow it to become nighttime, it's going to say like MeerHut in brackets, and you may now sleep. It's really cool. I kind of like it. You'll see it here in just a second when it turns nighttime. So the first chain command block, you're going to turn the insomnia off. Okay. So you're going to put gamerule, do insomnia, one word, false. Insomnia is what causes your phantoms to spawn, okay? You're gonna turn that off and then immediately turn it back on. So I'm gonna Control A, Control C. Hopefully that worked. Go to the top one and Control V. No, it didn't work. That was evil. All right, we're gonna try that again. Control A, Control C. And we're gonna try to put that right there. No, it didn't work. Okay, fine. Game rule. Do insomnia true. So all the things that happen when you sleep, the weather clears, all right? And then the phantoms are reset for your 3 days. If you don't have these top two, like I haven't had any previous tutorial, then if you use the one player sleep, then you didn't actually just sleep yourself, the very next night phantoms are gonna come, you know, because you didn't actually sleep. The game just changed, you know, the time by 100, 100, 100, 100, 100 until it kicked you out of the bed. So doing it this way, the insomnia will actually get reset by turning it off, turning it back on. Only catch is, in a real normal game, if you slept, the insomnia would be reset for you, but not for anybody else. Using the one-player sleep system, it resets insomnia for everybody. Okay, that's the one little catch. There's no real way around it. So you're gonna go one space over from your only block that you placed, and you're gonna place a command block. And you're gonna have a comparator going into that command block, and your final daylight sensor right there. All that does is it detects daylight, and I find this very, very useful. I always put it on my one-player sleep systems. I used to have it connected, but it could get spammed if somebody jumped on a bed. All we're gonna have this do is tell you that it's morning time. So if you're in a cave or somebody else is in a cave, you know, they will know that it is morning time, okay? But we don't have the option for all the tags that Java does to let you know, this, that, or the other. So what I do is I just put in here, and I put say, and then I'll do a color because I like to do colors. So on a keyboard, 0 or Alt plus 0, 1, 6, 7, let go of Alt. And then we did 5 last time, so let's do, no, I don't like 3. I don't like 2. Oh, blue. Where's blue? Blue's 1. I'm just gonna put good morning. And again, this can be any message that you want to put in. And I'm gonna put 3 exclamation marks there. And then you do want to put your server's name right here, so we're gonna put MeerHut. So there you go. As soon as the daylight, starts to happen, or somebody gets kicked out of a bed, because they use the system, it's gonna tell you good morning. Isn't that nice? I think it's nice. Let's look at this real quick, see if I forgot anything. No, doesn't look like I did. Now I'm going to destroy the old system, just because I don't want it interfering. Okay, just destroyed all the command blocks, just because I don't want anything to interfere. Now I've advanced the time to the sun is setting, so that you should be able to see the "you may now sleep" come up. I'm hoping everything works fine. And it should go off the exact second that you're able to sleep, which is kind of cool. Let the sun set, let the sun set. Come on, you sun. While the sun is setting, please remember, please subscribe. There you go, MeerHut, you may now sleep. So you can see what it says. That's why you want the your server name right up there in the hover note. Just so, I like the way that looks. I think it's cool. Now we're gonna go ahead and sleep, and I know I don't have another player on right now, but what you'll see is the stars, jerk across the sky, which lets you know that it's working. The only catch to this, there used to be systems where you had to stand on the pillow. You don't have to stand on the pillow. You just have to stand anywhere on the bed, okay? Just make sure you're elevated, okay? Click on the bed, you'll see the stars go, which is not something that normally happens, so you know that the system is actually working. And MeerHut says good morning, or whatever your server is. Nevercraft, Brokerock, MeerFox Anarchy, whatever. And I just love this system, okay? It's much the same as my old system, but I did add the insomnia, little bit to it. And yeah, it's kind of cool. So check the description below for, all the commands that you can copy and paste those. Also in the description below, I'm gonna have a link to my Patreon if you'd like to support the channel that way. And links to my Twitch and my Twitter and all that jazz. Go follow everywhere. That way every time a video pops up. And yeah, it's awesome, guys. So I'll see you next time, and I'll see you guys on Twitch this Saturday. I believe it's the 19th for the Bedrock stream day, so see you guys later.